Welcome, one and all, to the greatest fishing story ever told in Stardew Valley. Now, a bold claim, I know, but stick around and follow the trials and tribulations I go through to appease our good friend Willy. Started as a normal day in Stardew Valley. I tended to the farm and checked for quests. My good fortune, there's a fishing quest. I'm pretty happy with my fishing skills in the game. Never really struggled with it, and I know some folk do, so I was pretty happy for the easy money. So I think, what the hell? And I head to the beach and I start fishing for the day. My pickaxe is still in the shop anyway, so there's not much I can do. Little did I know, the pain, the suffering, the hardships I was about to endure, I would change as an individual. All the fisherman's quest. Sounds about right. Oh. Oh. Tuna? Imagine? Tuna? Tilapia. Let's start with tea. So, I started optimistic. Only I knew what was to come. Oh, makes sense. Oh, it's just a puffer fish, dude. Where's the tuna? Freaking puffer fish. 4 p.m. I was getting a little nervous. Not seeing a tuna for this long and fishing this much, it's rare for me. I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe my ability to fulfill Willy's request is not up to my standards, and I can't really follow through. So I continue fishing until the evening. 5:40 rolls around, and this happens. Huh? Let's go. That's right, I caught the first tuna. One day, one tuna down, but I'm not done yet. I continue fishing through the night with the hopes of finding another tuna in the fleeting hours until 7. Now, if you're unfamiliar with fishing in Stardew Valley, fish belong to certain areas of the map and are only there for certain seasons at certain times of the day. It's just like Animal Crossing. The tuna is at the ocean until 7 p.m. Now, this is very important. Remember this. I didn't end up catching another tuna that day, but I did end up walking away with a pretty sick super cucumber. Let's go. Let's go. I make it home, and I sell my goods with the intent of keeping the tuna so I can give it to Willy to finish the quest. Except I accidentally sold the tuna and thought I would have to get another 2 in a single day. I sold the tuna! As you can see, I was not happy. One day. Oh, but then I realized I'm dumb and I get to keep the tuna. We're still in it, baby. Let's go. Just one more tuna, baby. One more tuna. We're coming. We're coming for you. A wave of triumph washes over me, and I make a promise. Nothing can stop us. Nothing's getting in between me, my tuna. Now, that was a Ferris promise. Like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, when he said he'd take the day off, and then by God, he did it. That day was off. Don't need no books. What we got in here? Just me and you, Tuna. Off to a terrible start. This is for you, Willy. This one's for you. Do we give up? Of course not. Of course we don't give up. I didn't want to buy a crap pot. I can't sell it back. That was $1,500. Now, after accidentally spending another 1.5K, I decided to buy the iridium rod. We'll make it back. We'll make everything back and more. And so I went to work. Come on, Tuna. Me and you. Be the one. I'm choking. We come back defeated, even stronger than before. A perfect catch for an iridium tilapia, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the tuna. I continued fishing like my life depended on it until I decided to offer my worth up to Poseidon. But you know what? For the tuna, you make sacrifices. It didn't seem to work. The fishing was getting to me. 2 straight days of relentless, rewardless, back-breaking fishing to get a bunch of tilapia and failed catches. I made more sacrifices. I gave everything, and I did it for Willy, the one true homie of Stardew Valley, the man who gives you, a poor farmer who is new in town, a fishing rod to provide sustenance and income, all for free with no expectations. Willy, who sits in his shack on the dock so you can sell your inventory full of fish and buy nothing in return. The man is a legend, and we must pay him back with the respect he deserves. I have 5 hours left to catch this tuna. A sense of rage, an undying burden to perform for Willy took over my soul, and I focused hard on the sea. Nothing would have been able to stop me from catching this tuna, even if Poseidon himself thrust out of the sea with his trident facing towards me. I would not back down. Doesn't feel like a tuna. We're moving spots. This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. After I moved from the safe harbor of Willy's shack, I noticed something strange. My farmer name is Archie, what is happening, seemed to be acting strangely. My fishing pole was in the wrong direction, my body facing forward, but my head to the right. Yet I still cast out to the left. Now keep in mind, I have no mods installed. This is a base vanilla game curse shit going on. My sacrifices were heard, but they were given to the wrong gods. A demon seemed to have possessed me, but I kept going. Why am I broken? Why am I contorted? The quest for the tuna's broken me. Throw away the trash to clean up the ocean. I accidentally bought another. You raise money for the tuna gods. We catch ourselves a goddamn tuna within the next hour and 50 minutes. Now at this point, my audio got muted. So I'll have to continue the rest of narration. I continued to fish. Nothing out of the ordinary happened for the next 90 minutes. I caught fish after fish with no tuna in sight, and yet my body still contorting against nature. I began to worry. In the confusion of the possession and the rapid pace of fishing, I thought the tuna would leave at 6, and my time was up. 5:40. I cast my rod. 5:50, no bite. Another 10 minutes pass, and my time up. And then 6 o'clock on the dot, I get a bite. The fishing's calm. Too calm for a tuna, so I panic. I wouldn't fulfill Willy's quests and will forever be a failure to Pelican Town, but it is a tuna! I throw my arms up in the air in celebration of a hard and long fought battle finally won. I turn in the quest with a meager 200 gold as a reward. Far less than I spent in this endeavor, but it was never about the money. It was about doing right by Willy. But my journey wasn't over. The tuna gods had one last trick left in store for me. See, at the beginning of the day, I skipped watering my crops to save time so I could have more time and energy for fishing. A wise choice, given that it was such a close call at the end. But I had to spend the rest of my day finishing tending to my farm. I go to water my berries. I start with the top row, and then I move to the bottom from the right. Now I'm low on energy, so I eat a fish. Then, going back to my watering can, I misclick, and I cast my fishing rod. Now, normally when you cast your fishing rod and it's not in water, you just pull it back and continue on with your life. I couldn't do that. My rod was stuck in the ground. I couldn't press any button to bring it back. I tried every single button on my keyboard to no avail. But what else did I do? Sit there until I pass out for the night. Two days of work. It just wasn't enough to satisfy the tuna gods. Wow, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. I hope you had as good of a time watching it as I had making it. I live streamed the whole thing over on Twitch, twitch.tv/noferris, link down below, link literally right here. I'm brand new to streaming, so come check me out. I try to have a lot of fun, and I try to do a lot of content like this too. again, just thank you so much for watching. It's daylight now. Since when I started making this video, you can see the progression of time. That's crazy. I need to go to bed.